Have you ever heard of the phrase, knowledge is power? Knowledge is power. And the power we're talking about today is the power of self awareness, knowing yourself, your strengths, your weaknesses, your habits, your personality, and how all of those things impact on you positively and negatively. Today we are going to lean on the story of Achilles from the Greek mythology to actually explore this message of self-awareness, what the power of knowing yourself brings, and on the other hand, the limitations and the fatality of the ignorance of self. If you do not understand your inside world, that thing that we live in and carry around, how can you effectively influence that world or the external world that we live and interact in? There is a story in Greek mythology of Achilles, the amazing hero who conquered every amazing battle, knew everything about his power and his might and his enemies. But the one thing that he actually did not know was, what is my weakness? What are my triggers? What is most likely to blow me up, keep me centered? And by missing that knowledge of self, he eventually found his death in the Trojan War, because his enemy understood not only their own strength, but also investigated and got knowledge of Achilles' weakness. As a baby, his mother, trying to cure him of all his vulnerabilities, took him to the mythical river Styx and dipped him into that river, holding him by the heel, knowing that that river has healing powers of immortality. So the myth goes that every part of Achilles' body that was dipped and immersed into the river was made invincible, immortal, except for his heel that his mother's hand was holding to dangle the baby into the river. That area of his body was not immersed into the river and therefore not cured or immortalized. And as he went on conquering battle after battle with that mindset that I'm invincible, he understood his strengths, he understood his history and his identity. But the one thing that he did not take time to investigate and understand was his vulnerabilities, and in this case, his heel, hence the title Achilles heel. Okay. And today's motivation is about you actually looking into your own life and asking yourself, what is it for me that defines or symbolizes my own Achilles heel? It can be your temper, it can be your anxiety, it can be just that lack of belief and faith in self. It can be any area that is a repeated failure for you, that you're afraid of, that you're ashamed of, that holds you back for one reason or the other. What is it? Because ignorance is deadly. I want you to actually take time, because once you know, once that awareness has been created, the amazing power that you have is having control over that weakness, knowing how to manage it, knowing how to hide it, knowing how to gain strategies to enhance it. Awareness is scary, but it's also powerful, because then you know where you're most likely to be triggered, and you know how you can carry yourself and protect yourself with that knowledge of self, by knowing your weakness without letting that weakness kill your greatness. That is the power of self-awareness. My name is Aso, and I make mindset healing and empowerment videos like this one. If you like this one, please do share to motivate and empower those people in your own forums that I do not know. Even if you did not find this useful, please share, because there's somebody in your life, I bet, who needs this reminder, who needs this encouragement and motivation of today. Have a lovely, lovely, blessed day.